If you've been watching Smart Trucking YouTube for any length of time at all, you've definitely heard me talk about the Lettuce King. In this video, we're going to do a walk around of the Lettuce King's latest creation, a beautiful 1965 351 Peterbilt. You guys are in for a real treat. So we're here today with the world famous Lettuce King. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. And his latest creation, his latest build, it's just beautiful. He's going to show us around it. We'll do a walk around and talk about everything he's done to this truck. And he's literally hand built every piece on this damn thing. But is it ever gorgeous? So, Lettuce King, what model of Pete is this?
Technically, it's a little of everything, Dave. It's 65 351, kinda.
Most of it.
Parts of it.
So the visor, I really like the visor. Who did that for you?
That was hand built by a friend of mine in Wingham.
Yeah, that looks really sharp.
I can't tell you his name because if I tell you his name, then you'll know who I am, and then if I
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And check out the hood latches here. Kathy really likes those. And those are made in California, you said?
Yeah, straight from Cortland Truck Works. A lot of the parts on this truck are from Cortland. The cab came from Cortland, and all the little window parts. They're the little window expert on that kind of stuff, you know. So.
Can you show us the hood?
It's a 3406 400 cat.
And it just fits in here, right?
Yeah, it's tight. I mean, you know, this hood on this truck is 8 inches over an extended hood. So imagine if it was in a standard hood truck, it'd be pretty tight. But it's not that bad. I mean, it's a little tight, but
yeah. Now, when you stand back a little bit, you'll be able to see just how much this hood is extended. How much longer is the hood?
It's 8 inches longer than an extended hood 359 would have been. And as far as this truck would have been over stock, I don't know, because I never had a stock one to start with. So this was originally started to be built as a 359.
Right.
So I had a 359 cab on it, a 359 hood that was stretched 8 inches over. So then when I decided to go this route, I took all that stuff off and I just made it all fit. So
how long is the hood overall? It's 8 inches longer, basically.
8 inches longer than a
359
and
extended
you know,
hood.
so you figure that's 127
right.
back a cab, and then
Yeah.
add 8 inches to it. And so
beautiful job. Love the door latches on it too. They're typical of that era of truck.
yeah, these are a reproduction deal again from Cortland. You know, they're pretty cool. Trying to make it look all original, you know.
Look at the inside of that. See the big 2 sticks?
Yeah, it's a 5 and a 4, and the pretty much everything in it's 359 though. All the wiring harnesses and all that's all out of my 359. I just put it all in here, the heater box and all that jazz, you know. Trucks really made out of everybody's leftover junk, you know. I bought the seats for $75. You know, like I said, the cab came from Cortland. It was stripped. I have a picture of it when I got it. Right. Insert picture here in the video. This is what it looked like when we got it. Yeah. But anyways, but it does have a bitchin' stereo in it, so that's one of the good things about it. And yeah. You know.
I love the painted dash, and I love where you've got the air brake switches, the plungers.
Yeah, well, when you got nothing to start with, it's easy to put stuff where you want it, right?
Well,
you know,
it looks really sharp.
The dash, I did 3 different dashes for this truck because every time I did one and put it in, I didn't like the layout of it, where the gauges were and stuff. Yeah. And then we did one, and somehow or another, it ended offside by like an inch.
Oh yeah.
So it was off of the steering wheel, and it was just like.
I would have bugged the hell out of you.
You're gonna have to drink more to drive this truck, you know, like that. So.
Yeah.
So. And then I got some of the shiny stuff from Chrome Supply Warehouse in Ontario here. And they're good for giving you some good stuff. And that's that.
How big? I see you got shields on the pipes. I think that's mandatory here, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but you know my opinion on
Yes.
the man, Dave. So they're not on here because they're mandatory. They're on here because there's a dent in this used pipe that I got somebody else's junk. There was a dent right about here, so I thought I'll just put these shields on.
Perfect.
And somebody will think that I
Yeah.
did it on purpose.
Those 6-inch pipes?
Yeah, 6 inches. Yeah,
How does it sound? You like the sound of her?
yeah. I could start it up for you.
We'll
if
be
you'd-
doing
if
that in a
you'd like,
second.
if
Let me
you'd
get
like,
through this further
at some
here.
point. It's cold, so it'll be really grungy.
Oh, yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
And that almost looks like it's more than a 63-inch bunk, eh?
No,
No?
it's 63. What makes it look longer is because it's like 7 inches lower than a regular 63 is.
Okay.
The roof's down
Yeah.
because I built this bunk out of 3 different bunks. It's got the square doors to match the cab,
Yeah.
and I can't tell you where the doors came from because the ridicule I will take.
No.
Well-
That's a secret.
Yeah,
That's a
exactly.
secret.
You know,
Yeah.
because I'm brand
Conscious.
exactly. Yes, that's the word.
I don't
So-
see any DPF tank there.
It's hidden. I have one of those remote control DPF tanks that it's
It just folds down when you need to fill it.
yeah, that's it. That's right.
That's
what
it,
is.
yeah.
Whenever the EPA guys are around, it's very compliant. Just like me.
How long is the wheelbase?
It is 323. It was supposed to have been 325, but I think the day I measured it, I was having a bad morning because
So
it's actually 323. So somehow or another, I would have told you it's 325.
I'd have never known the difference.
No, but a lot of people that I know will call me out on it,
Okay.
and then I'll be chastised again for that.
And we don't want that.
We
We
don't
don't
want
want
that.
that.
So,
Beautiful matching reefer.
yeah. She's an old SB10 or 210, sorry.
On a Dane.
Yeah.
Spread axle.
Yeah.
Beautiful trailer.
Yeah.
And this back is kind of reminiscent of the what were those bunks called back in the day?
Oh, you mean the stainless ones? God, everybody knows that. We're getting
yeah,
old.
we're getting old.
Oh my God, I can't believe I can't remember that.
Mercury?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
like
were.
the Mercury bunk. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
somebody else came out with that later too. Those guys
That's-
out of Indiana.
That's actually an original panel off of one of those old bunks, though. You can see it's all still beat up.
So that's off a Mercury bunk?
That's no. It's off of a different bunk, but I'm not going to tell you what it is again because it'll incriminate me. But it's the original, like 50-year-old panel.
Double Eagle had them on.
Yep,
That
Double
was
Eagles
the
had
other
them
company I
too.
was
Yeah,
trying to think of.
yeah.
But I like
yeah.
the look of that. I think
Yeah.
that's sharp.
Yeah, there was a manufacturer that actually built a bunk with those in the day too.
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's where that's from. So. Yeah, so and I got to touch up my frame here. I kind of
I like
started
the-
sanding it and stuff.
I like the matching deck plate though. I think that looks cool too.
Well, when I suntan when I'm in California, Dave, I like to have something to spread out on.
On the deck.
I have a
yeah.
matching Speedo for it.
I don't want to see it. I believe you
Yeah,
have one, but
yeah.
I don't want to
Don't
see
want
it.
to see it? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. I
Yeah.
still
No,
have
nice
nightmares
and-
about that from before.
Nice and clean.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Airlines underneath the hookups for the
It's
wagon.
it's remote control as well.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. It's all remote. It's wireless. Wireless air system.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Spark it up for us. Let us hear this thing.
It's has the safety buzzer.
So go through the specs of the whole thing for me again, so we got them all.
Can't breathe in this.
I never asked you the rear end ratio. What's the back end setup there?
It's not geared real fast, actually. It's got 3 9.0s in it.
So it'll pull like Jack the Bear.
Yeah, well,
But the trannies will still give you all sorts of top end, right?
it will when I get a 6-speed for it.
Oh, you're going to swap out the 5 for a 6?
Yeah, because the 5's not an overdrive in this truck. So it's not exactly going to light the world on fire with it, because it's overdrive in the auxiliary, mains in a direct. So with 3 9.0s, it's, it's okay, but it's,
we shouldn't be running
Yeah.
triple digits anymore
Right.
anyway.
So it's, but we do. So it's either going to get a set of, 3.6s or something in the back, or I'm going to put a 6-speed in it if I get one. But it's whatever comes first that's cheap.
Hard to
'Cause-
find the 6-speed though, eh?
Yeah, but, again, they're out there. It just depends on what I find.
Yeah.
Because, I'm budget oriented, so
But they're like
You know.
getting to be rare as hen's teeth, I thought.
yeah, they're not just laying around in
Yeah, I
people's
bet.
fields or something anymore.
I
But
bet.
but if I find one, great. Or if I
Yeah.
can afford one, great. If not, I'll change the rear ends. Because those rear clip of this truck, everything on this thing, I either bartered for, worked under the table for part wise. I was going to say stole it, but I didn't. But like the rear clip of this truck I got for free because it had one rear end in it. The other one was gone.
Right.
So then I got another rear end housing and from another friend. And then I did a roof cap and a windshield frame and another job for another guy.
Yeah.
And I got the rear diffs out of the cutoff because he stretched his truck, which I
get
helped
it.
him with, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I got the diffs for doing that. I got the rear end for another guy for doing something else. And so like the rear end of this thing alone is like 3 or 4 different trucks.
Yeah.
So it's pretty hard when you go to your local Peterbilt dealership that they can't do anything other than read a serial number because they're morons.
Yeah, the days of
Yeah.
good shops are gone.
Exactly.
Anymore,
It's
too.
like, hey, I'd like a brake shoe for my
Yeah.
Peterbilt.
Yeah.
Well, what's your serial number?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I like to mess with them. I'd like a giggler pin for my 65 351. They're like, what? So,
But you literally,
Yeah.
did you stretch this one here in your driveway?
yeah, right here, right where it sits.
Right
yeah.
where it sits.
Yeah, this is a laser leveled driveway. I shit you not.
Really?
No, I'm kidding you. It's
Because I know you
Yeah.
got the equipment to
yeah,
do that.
yeah,
at
yeah.
work,
No,
eh?
no.
You could do it.
No,
but
no, it wasn't. But I did it here. I've done
I knew that.
every one of my trucks I've done here.
Yeah.
Right, pretty well. I did some more in the other driveway, but
Still, it's damn amazing.
so yeah, the front 10 feet of it's 359. Like the truck that I started with, all I used of the whole truck is the front 8 or 10 feet of the frame and the motor.
Yeah.
That's it. Everything else, cab, hood, motor, rear, it's all gone.
There's a canoe full of work here. A canoe full
This
of work.
is by far the most in-depth building truck I've done because, like I told you before, any other truck you'd blow it apart.
Yeah.
You go through it, you fix it, you stretch it, you do whatever, you put it back together. This truck, you're making this cab fit on this frame with these, but that's the easy part. But it's like the mounts are different, and this doesn't fit with this, and
Yeah.
there was so much of that shit that when you're building it that you go, everything's a undertaking, right? And then you get
Yeah.
past that hurdle, and that just causes another one and another one and another one, and but it was cool. It all works. I mean, nobody's died yet, so it's good so far, right? So it drives really good,
Can we go for a drive?
Yeah,
in it?
we can probably do that. I don't know. I might run your car over going out of the
I'll
driveway.
move.
but-
I'll move the car.
old to do the fancy bullshit with it.
We'll do chin-ups.
Hmm?
Chin-ups.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen.
Pretty cool ride, huh? You know, the Lettuce King is one of these guys that can take apart a truck, strip it down to the bare bones, think of how to make it cool and put it all back together again, and it looks really cool and it runs faster and better than it ever did before. The Lettuce King has been a good friend for years, but one of the things I like best about him is he can look at any situation and see the funny side in it. He enjoys life, and that's what life's really all about. If you'd like to see more on the Lettuce King and hear more from the Lettuce King, leave us a comment down below. Remember, take the time to laugh, stay cool, keep the rubber side down, and we'll see you on the backhaul.